A lady was on a lake steamer when her little girl fell overboard. The woman was almost frantic. A gentleman on a boat had a large Newfoundland dog. The dog was directed to leap in the water and get the child. So the dog did so. He jumped in and swam with the little girl in her dress in his mouth and dragged the child to safety and dragged her ashore. The mother seized her saved child and kissed her again and again. Then she turned to the dog and she hugged and kissed the dog with a heart full of gratitude for the animal. She looked at the gentleman with the dog and said, "God bless you for your dog being there." The man said, "It is a blessing because pets are not even allowed on this boat. But this dog is only here because it happens to belong to the captain. There are things that are not supposed to be in your picture, but God put them in your picture anyway for your good. If there was ever a space that you had to shout, that's it. There are things that were not even supposed to be there, that God strategically put there just for you and I. I got to shout because, in essence, God put something in my picture that I didn't even know that was going to be there, and he put it there just for me. Every relationship, every way out that you've ever had, if God is the author and he's drawing the canvas, he drew the very door of your escape, or the door that you were to enter, he drew it out on a page of trouble in your life. There are things that are supposed to be in the picture, and God either painted them out or he put them in for your good. What kind of praise do you have for a God like that? What shall I render for all of his benefits toward me? Every time I turn around, he makes a way. I got a shout coming on because I'm just thinking about the canvas of my life. I'm thinking about the book of my life, and I'm thinking about the many ways God has changed the canvases in my life. Things that were supposed to go another way. He even took what the enemy started writing in, and he whited them out by his blood of the Lamb. That's a shout for somebody. The enemy wrote it in, but Jesus crossed it out. That's a shout for somebody. Everything that was meant to be evil in your life, God crossed it out on Calvary. We've got a shout and a celebration. When I count, I recount. Every time I look back over my life and recount God's blessings, I count it all joy and I count it as a praise.